Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, people. Thank you for tuning in. Um, and if this is your first time with me, my name is Magoon, and I am with Healing Room Tarot, where you come to the room to get your healing. Ashe. I have already prayed for the cards, and so I'm just going to go ahead and run on in. Just like last night, I'm just getting a drawing. I'm being pulled to do this, so there's like a sense of urgency. For my air signs, I will say that the words hope and glory came to mind. So I don't know. There's this hope that you're going to be victorious in something. There's something that you're wondering, like if this victory happened, will my hopes and dreams come true? I'm not for sure. Just take it as it resonates with you. But I did hear the words hopes and glory for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. And we're going to start off with the sign of Gemini. So, Gemini, let's see what Spirit has for you in this time for your progress report to let you know what is going on, what you need to look out for during this time. Um, so, yeah, we're going to get into it. Spirit, thank you for pointing out the directions for the sign of Gemini. All right. Immediately, we have the Seven of Wands here. I do want to show that to everyone. We immediately have the Seven of Wands, which means you are protected. You are protecting something. So let's see what other cards come out for you. Okay. We got 3 cards here. We need one more Spirit for the collective Gemini signs. All right, that one literally landed in my hand. All right. I'm hearing guarded. So, yes, you are protecting something. Gemini, again, the first card was the Seven of Wands here. Um, Immediately, Spirit is taking me to the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands means it's the card of movement or messages coming to you, something happening quickly. But being in the Seven of Wands is showing me that you have slowed down movement on something or someone. Take it as it applies because you are guarded. And it's because you have the Hangman in the reverse position, which meaning that you have closed your mind to an idea. You're not getting the message the way you're supposed to right now. Because you're in this blocked energy, you are literally blocking any new messages from coming in. It's that same as whenever you have a voicemail and you don't clear out your inbox, and it won't let any new messages come in. It's like it's time for you to clean out your inbox because right now you you are not thinking clearly, right? There's no new messages coming in, and there's no new messages coming out. It's like the message is stuck. The message is stuck, right? Immediately, the card that comes afterwards is the Nine of Swords, which means you have been staying up at night. Something is worrying you. You have something very heavy on your mind. I'm going to save the last card for now because I want to get some clarifications. So, Spirit, give me the clarification for uh, the Nine of Swords. Let's start off with that. I'm really being drawn. Oh, wow. Okay, but I'm going to get one more card. Um, So if I don't know if you watched the signs, the card from last night, but um, this one I had deemed sort of like that star seed card. So I'm not going to say that for you, but what I do get here is bliss. This is the bliss card, and it's blissful to be able to trust something or someone. But right now, I'm feeling like with this Nine of Swords here, there's something that you do not trust, and because of that, it is keeping you up at night. It's causing you to have nightmares. It's causing you anxiety. maybe even a little depression for some, but it is keeping you up at night. You go to sleep and you're starting to have insomnia. Yeah. And we have, I believe you pronounce it. I'm just going to read it. It says TSABTA. I think it's pronounced SADA. Um, and right now, I want you to look closely because SADA has the scales of Libra, which we'll get into later. But that means balance, and you can only have balance, as the card stated, not me, when you have clarity. So you need to get clarity at this time. There's something that you're unclear of. Let me give one more card, Spirit, for the collective Gemini for this Nine of Swords. So there's something that you do not have clarity on, and because you do not have clarity on it, you do not trust it. Yep. All right. So this card was meant for you because you have the divine feminine, and it says the void. It is the unknown. This actually came out with the first card, but I put it back just to see if it come out again, and it did. So you're not trusting your instincts is basically what I'm feeling. You're not trusting the unknown, because how your instincts work is when it's a new space, when it's the unknown, your instincts will kick in. So it's almost like you go into a house that is dark, right, and you can't see anything. There's no lights, or no appearance of light, but your instincts tell you as soon as you open the door, go to the left. You go to the left. Then it tells you to keep going, keep going, keep going. Then it'll say, go to the right. You go to the right. And you're finding yourself that even though this space is dark, even though it's unclear, you're able to navigate that space the way you're supposed to. So that is what Spirit is saying. And then and because you're not trusting it, it's causing this blockage. You're blocking it. You're blocking it, and you're not receiving the new messages. And so, and because you are blocking it, you are afraid of the unknown. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Wands for us here. I'm very interested in knowing what it is that Gemini is guarded from, because that is your message. The only way to progress is if you stop staying guarded on something. Let's do a little deep dive on what is that blockage. All right. So we have two cards instantly. The first one is Hood Love, and it says community. Hood Love. Um, and then the next one's Omo Olorin, Sing. When you say sing, music is liberation. So it means maybe you need to loosen up, based off of. Okay, Spirit asked me to look. I kind of glanced a little bit. This next card, I'm going to read this next card. It says Gateway Vision because it's going to go with the music card here. So with the music, what I'm getting is that um, the way to open this gate, the way to open up a little bit is to start listening to music again, get in that comfortability state. So you may be someone that works a lot, or you have a lot going on in your mind and you don't relax, and that is why you're so pent up. And it could be that the community around you, the people that are around you in your everyday life, is pressuring you right now. So you're in this energy of, I need to stay guarded at all times. I don't trust anybody. And because you are in that energy, again, you're not getting new messages, and it's keeping you up at night, and it's blocking anything from coming in. So again, tap into that divine feminine by becoming balanced so that you'll be able to trust. And the reason why you need to trust is because the last card that came out is the Fool card. And the Fool card is that card of walking blindly, trusting Spirit completely. And you will not trust if you do not have clarity. You will not trust. Um, you will not trust Spirit. You will not trust anybody, because you are too guarded. You won't even take a step forward. So Spirit is saying, trust, get that rest, start listening to music, start breaking up um, the negative void so that you can walk into the positive void. I'm literally seeing like magnets where you got the south and the north, the positive and the negative ions and stuff. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're leaning more towards the negative because that's your safe space. But the more you walk towards your positive, you're breaking that up and you're able to attract what is yours. So my spiritual AF cards, and I'm gonna say it now. Forgive me for the words that are about to come out of my mouth, but these are the cards. These are literally what's written on the cards, and some people need to hear this message as is. So I'm gonna read it that way. The first card says, "Manifest the fuck out of your dreams." Right. So this could be your dreams here. Spirit is trying to take you on your dreams, but baby girl, baby boy, I'm gonna say it like that. You're blocking yourself. And it says the most vulnerable thing to admit to is not your deepest wound. It's what you really truly want. We're talking your biggest, craziest dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write that shit down. Make a to do list and maybe even tell someone. Make it happen. You can do this. And again, if you're not trusting anybody with your dreams, and you have people in your corner that could literally sponsor your dreams, help you get there by you being closed up. It's that essence of closed mouths don't get fed. You could have a whole investor near you, but because you are afraid to release your idea and your dreams, that person will not know that, hey, I'm looking for a new project to work with somebody on, and I can give you this dream. I can sponsor it. I can sponsor your vision, but they will never know because you're too pent up right now. And it says, the next card is feel your fucking feelings. It says, set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry or seethe or get jiggy with some hardcore self pity. Then, when the time is up, get off your ass and do something constructive. Your big titties, your not big titty, your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. So some of the pent up stuff is emotions that you don't want to deal with. Um, this usually typically happen with a lot of guys because men are typically raised to not share your emotions. So if you're a guy, spirit is telling you at this time that you have to get into your big feminine energy and feel all the feels. And I know I can hear some guys like, man, I don't want to feel nothing, I don't want to share my emotions. Sir, but that's what's blocking you from your blessing right now. That's literally the thing that mindset right now is the very thing that's blocking you from that next step in your life. It's literally blocking you from that next step. And if you don't take that next step, it's prolonged time. So, again, if you're talking about hope, what was it? Hoping, I forget what I said earlier. Please forgive me. But it's at the very beginning. But in the only way to have hope in anything is to understand that you have to walk by faith, right? And you can't walk by faith afraid, because faith will have you walking in unknown territory, and you can't control faith. Faith is like, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna jump without a parachute, and we know that somebody's gonna catch us fall because we got work to do. That's crazy faith, right? But that's the energy. See, bottom of the deck is the star card. Once you unblock yourself, you'll get all your dreams. All your dreams. So that is your message for Gemini. Virgo. Ooh, why did I say Virgo? Virgo is not next. Virgo's not even on my list right now. Virgos. So maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, Geminis. Maybe that's where that came from. Maybe you need to go talk with your best Virgo friend. Maybe you need to tap into your Virgo. There's a Virgo in your life, and they can help you get grounded and help you learn how to settle. So, but what is next is Libra. Libra, you are next. So Libra, excuse me, Spirit, please give me the messages for our Libra signs here. Please give us the messages for our Libra signs. Okay. Every now and then, Spirit will tell me to, pull out certain cards. Ooh, Libra, instantly. Ooh, okay. We going to, okay. Okay, Libra. I'm liking this energy. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm really liking this energy for you all. All right. I've been instructed on your last card, so it's already here, but we're gonna pull it last. So instantly, Libra, we have the Tower card here. We have the Tower card. So that means that some of you are either going through your Tower moment right now, or you will be, and you're like, "What is this? What is going on?" However, the next card that comes up is the Empress card. That means, baby, you are birthing something. The Empress has it all. She is, it's like I'm hearing Queen Mother right now. This is that card that lets you know um, what I instantly get out of this is literally birthing pains right now. You are literally birthing something. You are literally um, manifesting everything. You are balanced. Um, being that you are Libras, you are the sign of balance. So I don't even get that you're out of balance, because even the third card here is the World card. You are birthing something that will, I'm hearing, that will complete a positive cycle for you. And even though the cycle is being completed, it means that you are what I'm getting is that you are manifesting something that it's you're manifesting something for the long haul, right? It's not going to be a short term something. So whether it's a new attitude, a new way of seeing life, it's like that it's like your training is coming to an end. Let me put it that way. Your training is coming to an end, and now that it'll be something that you can walk in fully. That's the sense that I'm getting, that you're birthing out of. Okay, so let's get clarification here. Spirit, what is this tower, or tell us about this tower for Libras? This card keep coming out for a lot of people. It's a lot of people waking up in this season, and not even just waking up, but you are truly tapping in, as my bestie would say. So the card that you get is universal oneness, transcend. You are going through this transcending energy. And because it is new, because it is different, it is wrecking your world, because again, you're birthing something. You're birthing something new. And then the other card that came out is higher perception, or your passion. So your passions are about to increase because you have a higher perception. You have a new way of thinking, a new way of talking, and because of this, it's new to you, this new way of thinking, and so it's sort of like that scary energy for you. It's just like, what is this? But it feels comfortable here. It's this new comfortable here, because I was getting uncomfortable with this old way that I'm living, but I'm getting this new comfort level. But then at the same time, it's wrecking things from the people around you. So it's that saying that once you start changing, or once you grow up and mature, the people that you used to hang out with, you can no longer hang out with no more, because you have a different perception. You have a different way of living, and they're still living the old way of life. And so you don't want to do that anymore, right? Because you're doing something new for yourself. So that is the energy that I'm getting for that. Which, again, if you're birthing something, it means that it's something new anyway. It's nothing that has been seen before, done before. Um, ooh, Okay, but it's here. I asked Spirit to give me a card for the World card, and I get crystal technology or silicone. So again, we're in the world of AI. That's what I'm instantly thinking of. Not saying that you're doing what you're doing is pertaining to AI, but it's this whatever is birthing. It has something to do potentially with technology, with something new that will help the advancement of people. Um, Even with crystal, if you think about crystals, there's a crystal for everything. There's crystals balance. There's crystals usually made for in technology. Honestly, crystals are used in some of your watches, and it helps kind of it helps the energy flow. Let me put it that way. So whatever it is, there's going to be something that creates this energetic flow, this continuous energetic flow around you. So it's going to be something that I'm hearing for keeps. I'm literally hearing for keeps. So this is like a new way of living, a new way of thinking. Bottom of the deck here is Ala Pacepo, union. So, and it could mean an actual union between you and somebody else. Um, it could be new energy in your relationships, but it can also be a work-based reunion, meaning you're about to sign some major contracts. And with these major contracts, you will be able, it's going to flow the way it's supposed to, right? Last card for you is the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Spirit is giving this to you. Queen, Spirit is giving you the desires of your heart, right? And again, this is that I'm getting heavy feminine energy, which means you have been doing the work that you're supposed to do. Um, you've been doing the work that you're supposed to do. You are ready to receive it. You have that correct balance that you need at this time. Although your world is in haywire right now because of this transition. Um, so Spirit had me to look right here at the cat here. There is a cat in front of her. And Spirit is like, that's your like your spirit animals, your spirit guardians are saying, I told you it was going to be easy. I told you that this was going to happen. Instinctively, you already know that you're in a good place, but because it's new, you're kind of nervous. But we already told you it's going to be good. It's like we've been waiting for you to see it. And it's like if you look at her expression, it's like when spirit kind of reveals and spirit kind of gives it to her, it's like, oh, there it is. And it's like, we've been told you this is what's going to happen. You just need to be still and know. That's what I'm hearing. That scripture, be still and know that I am God. Right? So, are there any spiritual AF cards for the collective Libras? I'm interested in knowing because you had an amazing reading here. Amazing reading. And also, anybody that is watching this, these readings are timeless. So, whenever this get to you, it is meant for you. I just want to share that into the atmosphere. All right. The card that came out says, stop saying yes to shit you hate. It says, we say yes to dumbass shit because we want to be cool, to take care of others, and because we think we need a reason to say no. The people we say no to may never understand why we need to say no in order to be true to ourselves. You don't even have to know why you said yes in the past. Don't get stuck in a process spiral about it. If you're not into it, just stop saying yes and move the fuck on. So again, remember how I said you have new way of thinking, new way of doing things, and that old crowd is not going to serve you anymore. So it's causing a tower in your relationships, and that's okay. Stop saying yes. If you really hated it then, you're really going to hate it now. It's going to get you're going to feel it on the inside part. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to feel it on the inside part. So it's not even going to feel the same for you. And when you're on a different frequency than anybody else, it's almost like nails on a chalkboard. You're like, oh, I can't listen to that anymore. That's too much negative energy. Let me move. That's what I'm getting. It's like some of you are literally starting to cringe at some of the things that are being brought to you. This one says maybe you just need to shake your booty. Um, Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you dance it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Stop that shit right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It's 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. So, another way to get out of that energy is to loosen up. So, it's giving me the same energy as as Gemini, which is to get turn on some music and let the music kind of loosen you up some, right? Um, there's even I have even heard of people playing music in the delivery room for women because it helps them with the birth. It helps the child kind of ease out of birth. So um, if you know of what I'm talking about or look it up, I have heard of things where people are playing music at the time of a child's birth to help the process move smoothly, and that will kind of help ease your nerves during your time of this transition. And also, when you're relaxed, that's how these new ideas spark up. When you're relaxed, that's how the new ideas are, the money making ideas happen. Let me say it that way. So, all right, Libra, that is your reading. Oh, I'm hearing I didn't see, bottom of the deck here, King of Swords. You got the Queen of Wands. So, again, once you sit down and get clarity, you're able to plan, you're able to see the vision better, but you got to get into that energy of flow, that loosen up so you can get the strategic way of thinking so that you can manifest the way you're supposed to. All right. So last but certainly not least is my Aquarians. So please, Spirit, give me the sign. Give us the progress report of our dear Aquarians. I was about to say dearly beloved. Some of y'all getting married out there. Y'all thinking about getting married. Y'all thinking about popping a question to somebody. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. I hear somebody say, I ain't trying to do that. Stop. You better stop. Hey, that's what I'm hearing. All right. Okay. All right. I am going to look at the bottom of. Ooh. when I chuckle like this, just know the image that I have is that image of Raven Simone when she's laughing. She's sipping her cup of coffee, and all of a sudden she's laughing. She's like, that's that laugh right there. You know what? I'm gonna even go ahead and pull these cards. I'm not even gonna put them up right now. I'm gonna pull these cards because I want to know, Spirit, what is the second card? I'm not gonna reveal to you your cards yet until I pull these cards. Spirit, please give me a card for the second card out of this deck. For the second card, please give me the energy. Okay, keep going. That was not the card. Okay, so that's what that one is about. Okay. All right. So the first card that you got is the Ace of Wands. Aquarius. You have some new ideas coming. You're being inspired. New inspirations are coming to you at this time. And yeah, that's what you have going on. But we have the Eight of Swords here. And I wanted to get clarity because if you have something new, why does it feel like you're having a mental struggle right now? And the first card that fell out pertaining to this was there are people who dislike you because you dislike yourself. So I'm going to read that, which gives me that energy of low self esteem. And it says, this is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright as fuck. Shine on. So there is you have some self-doubt here because of this whatever this new mindset, whatever this new energy is. You have self-doubt, like, can I do that? Can I really? I don't know, because such and such said this the last time I tried to do it. And they only do it because they smell the fear on you, they sense the fear on you. So if you go in there stating in a courageous, I'm now seeing the King of Wands here. If you go in there with that energy, that's that Leo type of energy, at least with this deck. It's that energy of I'm in command. Like I whatever I do, wherever I go, I don't have no fear because I command the room. I command the energy around me. The second card that came out is, if you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. Again, low self-esteem. Don't talk down to yourself. Don't talk bad to yourself. And I didn't even see this card, but I did kind of see this one. And it says, check your thoughts with this simple test. When you catch yourself being a jerk, respond the way you would if someone was saying that shit to your best friend forever. A simple bitch please usually does the trick. Today, say as much bitch pleases to yourself as you need to shut your jerk down. So again, get out of this energy of feeling like that you're worthless and you can't do it, because it's an illusion. You see here? It's an illusion. And because it's an illusion and you got it in your head that you're doing it, you're in this Five of Pentacles energy. Five of Pentacles energy. But look, what is, yeah, okay, I had to find it. Look what's behind this person. There's the key. You feel like you can't do it, but there's the key. All you got to do is use your key and open it, and you will see that what you thought you couldn't do, you can actually do. Why? Because you have victory here. Four of Wands. Yeah, four of Wands. And I'm going to say something. Remember how I was joking about the marriage card? Well, typically the Four of Wands is celebration, a union, a marriage celebration here. So some of you could be thinking, um, I really want to propose to my person, but I don't know if they are going to accept the ring. And so you start to get nervous and you're talking yourself out. And it's like the only way to get yourself out is to get out of your self-doubt. You have to pull yourself out, is what I'm getting, so that you can celebrate this union. So you can celebrate going forward to this person. So you can celebrate and stop being in doubt, stop being fearful and feeling like alone, that you're alone in the room. It's just me and you. Come on, shout out to Yolanda Adams. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck was this card right here, the Lovers card. The overall energy is Lovers. So, that's why things come to me the way that they do. So you Aquarians, you may be saying, it's time. I'm not really thinking about trying to propose to somebody, but maybe you should, or maybe you should solidify it more, right? Maybe you should take it to that next step, because you are lovers here, right? And the only way to fully grasp that energy is to step out and get out of your way. So Spirit, what else? It says the witch doctor, wisdom. Um, if you know anything about witch doctors, the witch doctors know a lot about herbs, know all about how to heal things, basically, right? They're very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. So maybe you already have the idea of how to really talk to this person and get what you want out of this person, how to make this union go forth. But again, if you are self-doubting yourself, you're not going to believe that you actually have the wisdom to do this. You don't think that how the way you want to do it, like if it's a plan, like say say if you do want to propose to your person, right? And you're like, oh, this would be a great idea for me to do it this way. And then you turn around and say, man, I don't got no money for that. I can't do that. This would have been great, but I don't know. I don't have anybody that I know that could do X, Y, and Z. And spirit is like, but if you start self-doubting yourself, you can literally manifest it. You can manifest what you want, how you want to propose to this person. So that's just an example, right? Um, and also, the witch doctor is confident. The witch doctor is confident because they know there's like I'm here literally, I just heard they know their shit. That's what witch doctors do. All right, the next question is Oya. Protection. You are protected. You are protected here. So I'm hearing investments. You're worried about investing with this person, but you don't have anything to fear with this person. um like no relationship is perfect, so of course there's going to be shades of gray here and there, right? But you just talk it out, right? You talk, you communicate it out. But you're going to be protected every step of the way. Spirit is not going to lead you, your ancestors are not going to lead you to someone or something that will um let me take that back, or let me change the way I'm about to say this. they're they're not going to continue to lead you to people that's going to teach you a lesson. Sometimes they do say, okay, it's time for my Aquarians to settle down. So we're going to protect you from anything. We're going to protect you from headache and heartache. And so yes, if you're coming from a place of unhealed, you might want to, not you might, you want to heal that first, because in this new season, the only way you're going to make it through and to get out of this Five of Pentacles energy, as if you don't have enough, as if you have nothing to offer this person, is to understand that you are protected and that you can get out of these things because you are protected. Yep. The next one said codes in nature, and it says miracle. So some of you have to get into nature more to find this balance. And once you find this balance, you will start to see the miracles happening for you. You will start to see your mind unfold and do the things it needs to do to lead you where you need to go. But why? Because with nature, it's going to connect you back to spirit, and spirit will be able to lead you. So Aquarians, get on it. You have this love. You have love of the century. Okay, come on, love of the century. So and you can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart. So if you have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, just understand that, hey, if you're thinking about taking that next step, if you're thinking about moving forward with the relationship, go for it, right? Stop self-doubting yourself. You picked and chose this person for a reason. There's a reason why every time you try to walk away, something keeps pulling you back, telling you that you need this person in your life. Yes, I just quoted Tyrese, for those of you who know. But anyway, thank you all air signs for coming in and tuning in tonight or this afternoon. And thank you for those who were on the live. Please share with your friends that you know need to hear this message. And again, if you enjoy this message, give a like, a thumbs up, and definitely pass it along. So again, thank you for tuning in, and you have a good rest of your evening.